talk to the team. You know, and I don't like to try to set things up, but it's for him, for me. You know, obviously we grew up together, so I wouldn't have to tell him to say anything, and it just kind of, you know, it's kind of a very similar voice. But these guys all know these guys are around here today, and I think that I wanted nothing more than to remind them that these guys aren't just here because of Dez and Ahmad and Kobe. They're here because of what they've created too. And he kind of reiterated that, walked up there and kind of talked about culture and kind of talked about what an advantage it is to have a culture, and the things that travel, he said, you know, effort and fundamentals. And you know, it wasn't anything about these guys out here, about the season we had. It was kind of spot on just reminding them that, you know, they got a lot of talent out here, and the game of football is played between those lines, and you know, just another opportunity.
I asked him if the two of you were going to get the mat out, and he said he doesn't wrestle, he fights.
Yeah. I have to hear about it all the time. The guys were asking the same thing as we walked off the field. Even Malik Van said, "Hey, who would win in a wrestling match?" He's like, "I don't wrestle him, but I whoop his rear." And I said, "No, we'll just, since he is the NFL Coach of the Year, we'll just let him go ahead and have his time right now."
You're the college coach of the year.
No, it's been the same way since we've been in college together now. I mean, just let him have his due. And so I told him he know who was over on the other side over there. He sees Zach over there. I said, so just settle down now. I don't want to go get Zach over there and make this thing a battle. So you got to find ways to be able to put people in their place at times, which is hard to do with him.
How cool is that, though? Your best friend, he's the NFL Coach of the Year, you're the college coach of the year.
Yeah, I never would have expected that he would ever have done that. It's great. We don't get that much time together, but when we do, we try to make each other better in all different ways.
You like the intensity of your spring practice so far?
We don't lack intensity usually. I think that's what I love about our kids. You know, when the ball goes down in spring, you're going to play a lot more. That's what those guys do. Now we got to, you know, find ways to still be able to play the game of football amongst the intensity that we have, and that's what with the older guys that we've had, they were so unique because they played a lot of ball. They could be at that, you know, high intensity level and still be able to play. Right now we're a little younger. We still have that high intensity, but I'm not sure we can, you know, fundamentally stay as sound right now. But that's why they call us coach, and we've got some work to do. Thank you.
Thanks, Luke.